and what he said about Michael Jordan in this era. Um, so yeah, we're gonna talk about Ben Affleck spinning the block on Jennifer Lopez and regretting it. So I don't expect to be on long, but yeah, and we're gonna talk about Rashida, um, old girl, the rapper. I think she from Atlanta. She married to that dude Kirk, and he be apparently doing whatever he want to do to her, and she don't never go nowhere. But this time, her mother was grinding up on him. So I'm gonna speak on that too. But we can start off with the main topic and end off on Rashida or whatever. And unfortunately, Rashida and Jennifer Lopez are two beautiful women in my opinion. Especially for Rashida to be 48 years old and JLo to be 55. So if you didn't know, like 20 years ago, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez was dating, and you know, whatever happened between her and Alex Rodriguez, they broke up. Ben Affleck probably was already fucking her. Excuse my language. He's probably already smashing her. Um, Before she monkey bratch back to Ben Affleck, right? She 55. They got married 2 years ago, so she could have been what, 53, 54ish, depending on what time. So they got married a couple years ago. She filed for divorce today without an attorney, so she filed on her own. And apparently Ben Affleck is letting her stay in his $60 million mansion in Beverly Hills. He's staying in a rental, and apparently like he the one that didn't want to do it no more. All right. Now one of the funny things about this divorce is that they got married in Georgia, which in Georgia is one of the few states where if you get caught cheating, alimony is null. It's no more, no more. You don't get no alimony. So, but she filed for the divorce in the state of California. All right. So yeah, she filed in the state of California for a divorce. So we know why that is, and a lot of y'all who don't really understand the dynamic of a Democrat and liberal, like put it to you this way: all these laws that's allowing people that's doing crimes to get another chance in California. If you can walk into Walmart, and if you steal anything less than $1,000, they can't say nothing to you. Um, all those states that won't don't let you own guns and have guns. That's a liberal law. The rainbow community, that anything involved with that, that's liberal. So if y'all don't understand, conservatives is conservative. Miles, this dude go all the way over there. Come on, he go all the way over there. I'll let him do what he gonna do. He run the street and get hit. He get hit. I honestly don't care at this point because he being hard headed. All last 2 weeks, he being hard headed. So he want to go out there and go get smacked by a car. I'm not gonna be mad. I'll be sad, but I won't be mad. But yeah, all those type of laws, like all the conservative laws, is like traditional marriage. Men go to work, women stay at home and they work. Gun laws, you're able to have gun, which some liberal things I agree with, and most conservative things I agree with. That's just my opinion. So I don't really box myself in, but if I had to pick one, I'm more on the conservative side. They don't believe in handouts. They don't believe, like most people. I say this: most people, and even women, most women here, come here. Most women won't admit it, but especially women that go to church, they're conservative. They conservative. If they go by the letter of the law, no rainbow community, no abortions. They want to be taken care of. No 50-50. They want a man to take care of them. And even the most bosses, listen to me, even the chick that got their own money, that's bosses, and let's say they financially secure, because just because she got money and she makes six figures, it don't make her financially secure. I'm telling you, it's people that's making six figures who are financially messed up And it's people that's making 50,000 that's doing better than them. And a lot of that's gonna go over people's head. But even they want at some point, they want to settle down and find a family. And this is why I kind of tell y'all, this is why you don't see NBA. Y'all be like, why don't NBA players date WNBA players or date, or NFL players don't date other female athletes or whatever like that? The reason is they masculine. They cannot turn off their masculinity. They can't turn off their masculinity, bro. That's why you can't have two alpha mindsets in a household. Somebody gotta be the alpha, and somebody gotta, follow the alpha lead. So that's why. So, and that's, and like I said about Jennifer Lopez, like she got her own money, she do her own thing, but she can't turn that off. Even at 55, even though they were saying reportedly she wanted to make it work, he was done with her, she can't turn that off. She'd have been with Diddy, she'd have been with boss niggas we don't know about. She'd have been like married, she didn't got proposed to. Like, she not built to be a wife. And most of the most beautiful women in the world, they not built to be wives. That's what you gotta understand. Most of these women, they not built to be wives. They not. All the stuff that a wife go through and have to go through and raise kids and put up with the nigga stuff and all that stuff, most women ain't built for that. They don't even know how to bring femininity to the table. That's the first thing a woman should say she brings to the table is her femininity. They don't know how to follow directions. So, like I said before, he tried to take an established woman, basically tried to take a model and turn her into a wife. And I ain't just trying to diminish her and say that she a model. That's not what I'm saying. Like, we all know the baddest bitches, they just that. That's it. They just good for arm candy. When you really get past that, when you really get past that, that's just what it is. They arm candy. Most of them airheads. Most of them sleeping around to get around, because models don't make no money for real. Not all of them. They good for a good time, not a long time. So Jennifer Lopez, she got her own money. You feel me? JLo got her own money. She got a boss mentality. She can't turn that shit off. She can't turn that off. And Ben Affleck forgot 20 years ago what she was like. Why would you come back and marry a chick in her 50s? She ain't gonna change her stripes. She not. So of course we all knew this wasn't about to work. I bet Alex Rodriguez went out there and got him a younger little woman. But she not built for that. She built for you to have a little seasonal run with her, show her off for the fall. Halle Berry went through the same thing. They just arm candy. They not built to be wives. Don't know the first thing about raising a child. Don't know the first thing about making the dude happy. Don't care about your feelings. They care about your money. And a lot of these women, you got a lot of women who boss women, who they get in here. That's why Halle Berry paying alimony and child support. They get in here and they get these dudes that make less than them, and they don't respect them. They don't respect them. And then they leave them because these dudes ain't ambitious. And then, it's a wrap. There's no, how can I say it? There's no lane for women like Halle Berry, Jennifer Lopez to be wives. They weren't built to be wives. They weren't built to be a Savannah James. They're not wired like that. When I've been in movies and I made my own millions and I'm financially secure, like, they not built for that. The mindset is not there. So they don't care about you. Even if they throw money at you, that's not enough. That's like you fucking another dude. That's two masculine energies clashing. And if you the Sigma energy and she the masculine energy, like, bro, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna feel like no man. At all. Yo Peter Pan probably ain't even gonna get erect no more. Let's keep it real. You ain't no man. So it'll never work for them. So for the ability for a woman to be a wife, that's a rare trait. And this is why you go around and you see ugly women being wives. You like, dog, a decent dude. You know what I'm saying? I know he could do better than her, right? You'll hear some shit like that. But what you don't know is he didn't ran through so many good looking and bad bitches that he didn't found out that, wasn't no femininity involved. Wasn't no submission involved. And if it was submission, she was being submissive, it was predicated on him bringing something to the table. She wasn't catering towards him. So when you get with a certain women, like, it's impossible, bro. It's impossible for Jennifer. And that don't just mean just because they got money. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that is. Not, I mean, because they famous. No, that can be a mindset that a woman have. That squirrel let you get hella close. Let's wrestle with this dog. I ain't got time. But yeah, so that mindset, you can have an RN, LPN, right? That's making a whole bunch of money. And, she got that same mindset. She not built to raise kids. She not built to heal you back to health. She not built to shower you with femininity and emotional support. It's not, it's just a mindset. And some of the stuff women taught to be how to cater to men, but some of it is in you. It can't be on you. Got to be in you as a woman. It got to be in you. So, and like I said before, sometimes, the DNA of a hoe is a hoe. Sometimes it's in a woman DNA. Sometimes being a player is in a hoe DNA. It's just something that's wired into you, and being a wife. Oh. See, Chop? I ain't never seen her before. Miles be pulling the hoes. I don't be pulling no hoes. That be the Miles. That be Miles. I want on this live, like, stop. Well, she just want to see you Mac in real life. Can't do it. Can't do it at this point. I see you on live talking to bitches. No, that wasn't me. That was Miles. That was Miles. I don't even understand that with females and nose rings, though. What's up with that shit these days? That septum ring be getting on my nerves. And then they got Christmas ornaments hanging from their noses and shit now. Like, man, they don't care what we think about that shit. That is not attractive. Like a nose ring on top, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that septum ring, nah, I'm good on that. Real talk. But nonetheless, but yeah, some like one of the best traits a woman can have is the ability to be a wife. Every woman ain't got that trait. Y'all be thinking because they look good, oh yeah, she don't care. And being a wife is kind of being selfless. It's a selfless trait. So Ben Affleck already knew what type of woman Jennifer Lopez is. Sometimes it's nostalgic. Sometimes when you break up with a woman and she get with somebody else, and you could have killed that squirrel if you wanted to. You had your chance. So come on. And sometimes it's nostalgic, where you think about all the good times y'all had together, and she move on with somebody else, you just want her back. That's just how the human brain operates. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, damn, and she move on with somebody else, and the nigga can be lesser than you, or he could be more than you. And a lot of times, a lot of women will still go back and fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So when you kind of put all that, when you think about it, you can't really go backwards. It's hard not to, especially when it's easy to get the box. And he thought about all the great times. He thought about all the great times they had together. He thought about the best sex they had together. You know what I'm saying? And he like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me try this up again. We all been there before. And then you quickly find out, or you should quickly find out, why you ain't with her no more. Why you got rid of her. It don't take long. Women don't change for the better. Like you have some women that'll be like, okay, I was the problem. Dog, you shitted all on your leg. Move, move. This, oh, this dog is like literally. I literally want to give you up. So if I was you, I would sit down, cause I will tie you to this pole. I wouldn't do that to you though. I'll drop you off at somebody's doorstep and tie you on the door and ring the doorbell. This nigga literally shitted on his whole paw. Like, I'm telling you, this dog. I don't know if I can continue to do it no more. I can't do it no more. I'm gonna trade him in for Mr. Mason. Mason, the real nigga. Mason don't shit on his leg. But nonetheless, but back to what I was saying before I get to Rashida. Um, my mom shenanigans. Um, but yeah, like I said before, that's a trait that a lot of women don't have today. And part of being a wife, like I said, is being selfless. But like when you think about all the good times you had, you see somebody move on, or you might be bored. See, niggas get bored too. Men get bored too. They really do. So how you talking about a bored woman, a bored man? But we really don't have the luxury of being bored a lot of times. Like, like if you get bored as a man and you did everything you supposed to do, and let's say your girlfriend went out of town, or she out with the women, or she go whatever, she got to do something. The kids had what you say, they had a cheerleading tournament or whatever, and you just at the crib by yourself. Like most dudes get that urge, they gonna get bored and start searching for some ass too. Women do it more often because they got more time on their hands than the average man. But like I continue to say about JLo is that girl, her Holly Berry, women like that. If a woman don't want to put her career to the side and be a full-time mother or a full-time wife, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You just them type of women, they good for the moment. That's it. Them the type of women that had that in aborted mission. If you catch my lingo, they aborted mission more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? And when a woman, and I'll say this before I switch over to Rashida, when a woman don't want to be a mother, that's the biggest red flag. I deal with a hoe before I deal with a woman. Like while I'm young, like a woman who don't want to be a mother at all, don't want to bear any children, or don't want to adopt children, just don't want to be a mother at all. I deal with a hoe before I deal with a woman like that. A woman that want to be a mother is one of the biggest. It's the biggest red flag. It's the biggest. If she don't want to nurture and don't want to raise no kids or nurture those kids, her own kids, how she gonna love you? How she gonna love you? So you gotta remember that. How she gonna love you? Absolutely not. Even if y'all agree that y'all don't want kids or no shit like that, like that's okay, cool. But if she not being a mother, like no, that's the biggest red flag. Come on, that's the biggest red flag. But we all knew that shit wasn't gonna work. Come on, man, stop playing with me. But we all knew that wasn't gonna work. But being fucked around and find out she filed in California, that should let you know everything you need to know. They got married in Georgia and she filed in California. She a sack chaser. And you be talking about like why she want his money and she got her own. Stop playing with me. Come on now. Cause he is being terrible these last 2 weeks. But how you don't want to be a mother, all right? How you gonna not want to be a mother but want to be a wife? Don't make sense. But JLo, boss bitch mentality, it ain't nothing that you could do about that. It ain't nothing that you can do about that. So, Ben Affleck tried it again. She going to take some of his money after 2 years. California gonna grant her a nice lump sum. Ben Affleck basically just gave some money to charity. That's exactly what he did. But read some comments. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place because I don't know what's wrong with my dog. I don't know what's wrong with him. Come on. I had to choke the leash up on him because he want to pull and do what he want to do. No, this ain't your show. It's not your show. It's your walk, but it ain't your show. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't see him no more, don't be surprised. I might have to get him up because I just don't have time for it. I really don't. I'll give him to a nice, wholesome white family. They will enjoy Miles. If y'all want a dog in the Detroit area, hit me up. Y'all can have him. He fully trained. He fully trained. He got a couple beds. He come with food. Yup. He got his ball. So if you want to sniff him, that's on y'all. Tied his ass. I'm literally him. I'm like one of y'all weird niggas and give me a cat. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on Rashida mama. And then every time I walk away, somebody with dogs want to walk our same way. Like, I'm trying to avoid you and you following me. Hey, look, bro, from Malaysia. Shout out to Malaysia. From Detroit. Shout out to Malaysia. So many black women in America that name their daughters Malaysia and don't even know where the hell it is on the map. It's in Antarctica. It's the capital of Ethiopia. It's in Jamaica. What up, Kobe? He said her manager behind it. Look up Benny Medina. I ain't surprised. I really don't understand who will wife a 55-year-old woman unless y'all already had kids together. Do they got kids? I don't think so. I know he got kids. I know he got kids, but I don't know what that motherfucker was thinking. Nostalgia got his ass. Shout out to Kingston. What's up, brother? Infinite. Big Boss one salute. Tristan salute. Eric Williams say what's good. You not lying. You get old women in their 50s with septum rings in their nose. Yeah, they got like balls hanging from their, I'm talking like ornament balls hanging from their nose, and they got these chains hanging from their nose. And I'll tell you something that I find attractive on a woman is a nice ankle bracelet. A nice ankle bracelet. That shit's sexy to me. I like feet though. Some niggas be like Shannon Sharp, I hate feet. This nigga said, well, I ate a raccoon paw Tuesday. Oh yeah, Chad, I love a raccoon paw. Like, nigga, what? Oh yeah, they talking about I eat the booty, but I don't like feet. I be just looking at niggas like, huh? Like, what? That's what I be thinking, like, huh? How you? No, let me just not venture off. I be trying to just understand. Like, how does that even occur? Like, dudes, like, how do y'all eating the box and then y'all tongue slip down there and y'all like, ugh. I ain't doing that. Some shit I ain't doing. Y'all be doing some wild, y'all be doing the wild shit. And then y'all be letting them do it to y'all? Absolutely not. If you let that shit happen to you, you part of that community. JLo already, she not that bad to me. I mean, at 55, she's still solid. She still get the 2-pump special. She's still solid at 55. Yeah, 55, she's still solid, but I ain't, even Ben Affleck, I think either she 55 and he 52, or it's the other way around. But yeah, she just, like, it's over with for her, for real. What was he thinking? And she was messing with Alex Rodriguez. I mean, she was messing with Ben Affleck while she still was getting out of it with Alex Rodriguez. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's talk about Rashida. Right? Oh, my bad. He said Trey said some of these women don't think it's a problem to be more career driven than we want to be. Yeah, that's a huge red flag. You not wanting to do what you naturally put on this earth to be, that means your testosterone level too high. And you'll get with them women and they'll act submissive. They'll play the role for you. They'll act submissive. Yeah, they'll play the role real nice for you. They'll act real submissive for you. You know? But after you get to know them, then they try to clash. Now, it's something like in the black community, it is some women that for certain dudes, they'll be softer for her. And they'll be cool, they'll be softer, they'll be submissive. But then after a while, their true color's gonna come out regardless. That's just what it is. Let's talk about Rashida real quick. So, cause I'm about to put him in a cage and I might not open that shit for the rest of the night. Real talk. Cause I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe I'll just snip his balls. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe he'll calm down or he'll chill out. But he got, either if that don't work, he gotta go. I can't keep doing this. Love my dog to death, but he gonna have to go. He gonna have to go to some people who got a bunch of people at the house, and he can always have somebody because I ain't got time for it. Cause he acting dumb. Come on. But it's people around here who don't walk their dog 1% of what I walk this dude. Not 1% of it. He walk around anywhere from 2 hours a day, I would say, from bare minimum, an hour to 2 hours a day. Like some people don't even walk their dog that percentage of that. They let them out, piss shit, and come back in. So he can go somewhere with Susie, Beth, Katie, and Bob. They can have his ass. And I don't think I ever want to get another dog after him. I'm straight. I love dogs to death, but I can't do it. Too much work involved. It's like having another woman around the house. I don't think I want to. I might just give him to my mom, to be honest. I'm going to see if she want him. When I go to Chicago, I'm going to drop him off and just not come back for 3 weeks. I might just drop him off and not come back at all. Change my number and shit. I might do that, bro. That might sound like a game plan. I know y'all like, don't be doing Miles like that, man. Cause y'all come get this nigga then. Come get him. Come get him. Shot records, everything. Collars, clothes. Whole nine. Y'all be talking about small dogs, but nigga, they low maintenance. But if they got short hair. But yeah, Rashida. So basically, I seen the video and her husband posted the video. So they all sitting in the living room. When you first see the video, you don't see Rashida. And like I said, she's not a bad looking woman. Like, I will give her the 2-pump special with a biscuit. She still fine at 48. So I really don't like understand, why she put up with Kirk. Like, I kind of know why now. But so apparently her mother, Kirk sitting down and her mother sit on his lap. You right? And so she started grinding on Kirk. So Kirk like, damn, she trying to see how big, Rashida's husband, she trying to see how big my joint is, right? And she didn't stop. So he basically had to try to move this woman who weighed 2 times more than him off of him, and she wouldn't move. So then Rashida is right there laughing and giggling, you know what I'm saying? And her mother sitting here literally forcing herself on her husband. Trying to really bag it up and trying to this is just man, it's weird. It's a real weird visual, right? And he posted, and according to Bossip on YouTube, on Instagram, they said he posted the video, right? And like I said before, very beautiful young lady. Apparently he didn't put her through some things, the usual shit. And they've been together since '99. And I don't know what he do. I don't know much about their relationship, but they say she a rapper, businesswoman. So I don't know if she the breadwinner or that's her manager or however their situation is. But he looked like mad uncomfortable. And she's sitting there laughing and giggling and all that type of stuff. And a lot of that come from when you as a woman, and hopefully there's some women listening, women need to learn to shut up. Just as we talk about the bad things a woman could say about her boyfriend or her husband in a relationship, and you run and go tell your family and your brothers and your mother and your cousins and everybody about how your boyfriend did you dirty. And we have a tendency to believe women, even though women historically are told some of the biggest lies, not white lies, not exaggerated lies. They've told some of the biggest lies historically, right? Come on, Emmett Till. I mean, we can go on and on again. The girl in Alabama who said she got kidnapped off the freeway and she just wanted to go chill with her boyfriend. There was a young girl in Detroit who they had the whole city looking for this young girl and, you know, putting pictures up, and she was getting tossed up by some dudes or by a dude. I hadn't seen her before. I remember in my hood, it was a girl, her mother was looking for her for like a month, 2 months, and the doughboys was just passing her around. They was just hitting her in the trap house, just running the trains on her every day for like 2, 3 months. And then she went back home. And these the women that niggas be trying to wife. Once that happened, she can't be saved mentally. All the therapy in the world, that's why porn stars don't live past 38. The average age is 37, 38 years old. That's why they don't really make it like that. You know? Um, but yeah, they tell lies. But just as they tell lies and they vilify you to their family, and then the family don't like you, you know, and then she want to force you to go to the family functions go ahead, go. When she force y'all to go to force you to go to the family functions, when she done vilified you and she expect for them to forgive you, and like she did, but it don't work that way. But in reverse of that, when she say something good about you, oh, girl, we do it this many times a night. Or he make me, pop off this many times a night. Oh, his thing this big, girl. He be working it. What does she think women be thinking? Women gonna go try to find out they self. These mothers go try to find out they self. And these mothers they mothers don't want to be grandmothers no more. They want to be city girls too. Y'all be thinking it's cute when y'all be seeing these mothers be going around talking about singing Megan Thee Stallion. Miles, this the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, oh my God, he got to go. I'm sorry, y'all. Get your ass over here. Maybe he got some saving grace. But yes, shit I be talking about when they singing Megan Thee Stallion and City Girls, and people be thinking that shit be cute. No, remember our mothers used to be like, oh, turn this garbage off. What is he saying? What is she talking about? What is WAP? And now the mothers, they want to be city girls, and when they go gossip, because they gossip to their mama and they gossip to your mama. And a lot of that shit fuck niggas up when they find out that stuff. When your girlfriend got a relationship with your mother and she telling your mother all your intimate and personal business, they do that too. Just how they be talking about with they homegirls about, they sexual sex in the city life, and they, yo, your girlfriends, look, your mother know more about your woman than you do. Ain't no shame in these hoes game, man. Your mother, her mother know that shit too. And just how they be talking to their homegirls about their sex and when they cheated, and they history with dudes, and all the stuff they done been through with dudes, and all the sexual things they done tried. See, they talk to their mothers and your mother and they girls all like they one girls group. Trust me. Listen to me, man. I'm kicking y'all some free game. Why y'all think some of these dudes got so much vitriol for these women, and they got so much hatred for their mothers? I'm telling you, bro. The mothers got a lot to do with it. We don't put no responsibility on women. Women don't have any responsibility. Guaranteed. When I say you the last person to know when your woman cheat, your mother know when she cheat. Everybody know. The kids know. And y'all be wondering why dudes be going around and they delete the whole family. You will never get that side of the story, or you never just want to hear it. Nobody want to hear what the guy got to say, because it don't matter. Stop playing with me. Come on. Because it don't matter. So when they go tell these women and brag about these women, brag about their husbands, this is the negative things they say about their husband and boyfriends, women naturally want to try. I'm telling y'all, they friends, they not going to show it, they going to want to try it. They mothers now, because they don't have no respect no more, their mothers raised the hoes today, and they don't want to let it go. They more in competition with their daughters. Why you think it be so many teenage daughters running away? Why you think it be so many teenage daughters beefing with their mother and their mother put them out and they run away? Because their mother be in competition with them. You smelling yourself. Their mother, they get jealous. That their daughter look better than them, younger than them. They be having niggas pulling up, buy them shoes, buying them car, buying them all types of stuff. That's where that shit happen at. So naturally the mother and the daughters compete. Now it used to be a fine line where, you know what, I'm not gonna mess with the young boys no more. Absolutely. Now you hearing more young guys stories about how older women took advantage of them when they was younger, but don't nobody care about what men been through. When you talk about SA, or when you talk about, you know, the ped word, you put the O on it, you know what I'm saying? When it revolves around what young men been through, they don't care. D-Ray told his story and people laugh. I understand he's a comedian. You know, I get that. But they don't care about the trauma we go through. So naturally back to the point where the mothers, so just like they tell their homegirl, and I don't know how many of y'all, you know, how many of y'all been through this, but you ever had one of your girlfriends, friends try to get at you, and then you really can't even say nothing because she ain't gonna believe you. Or it's gonna be some shit started. Real talk. So they didn't brag about, oh, you in the bedroom, and it go both ways. That's why anyone I be trying to deal with, I kind of just tell them kind of be like, shut up. Don't tell the business. And they don't understand that it works in a powerful way. A lot of them, they set themselves up to be cheated on. You know, they feel their own relationship because as soon as y'all go through something, they want to go tell somebody personal, the personal business. Your family won't forgive, bro. And that go for y'all too. Every time you go through something with a girl, you know, and she important to you, hey man, sleep on it. Don't be irrational about it. Don't be emotional about it. Just before you go to social media and air her out or say something, just sleep on it for a couple of days. I guarantee you probably won't feel that way the next day. And even if it's a major L you gotta take the L in silence. But yeah, the mothers now, they want to be city girls. They want to sleep with they want to now sleep with they daughter's boyfriends. That's why they go to the club together. They drink together. You see mothers hanging with their daughters like it's their girls. They sharing the same. They going on a girls trip together. And you go, oh, she just going with her mother and her friends. Her mother gonna be there. She ain't gonna do nothing. Bullshit. The mother in on the shenanigans too. She in on the shenanigans too. I'm telling y'all. So when y'all women go around bragging, bro, y'all just putting a target on your back. And that's why a lot of women don't understand when dudes try to say, like, let's keep the relationship on the low. Let's keep it off social media. Then it turned into, oh, you hiding me. You hiding me. No. If anything, I'm protecting the relationship. I'm protecting the relationship. Once you invite everybody into your relationship, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm telling you, that's when everybody want to come for you. When you ain't got no girlfriend and you just chilling, you can't buy a bitch. You can't buy a bitch like you can't buy a vibe sometimes on Wheel of Fortune. But as soon as you get a girlfriend, women can smell that on you. They can smell when you get money. They can smell when you get success. They can smell when you winning. And they know to stay away when you losing. I'll tell you that right now. And Rashida didn't set the precedent. She let Kirk be community nigga. That ain't what I really want to say. And everybody know that they can do whatever they want to do with Kirk, and she still gonna take him back, and that she ain't gonna do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it ain't like, you know, at 48 years old, she done waited too late. If you was gonna get rid of him, you should have got rid of him a long time ago. And to be honest, how he did that woman, I guarantee you, she been more faithful to him than she would have been to a good dude. And somebody posted that on social media and said, why are women more faithful in toxic relationships? They more faithful in toxic relationships, but they cheat in good relationships. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. So when you a dude like her, you can't get rid of women. You can't get rid of them. But if you good to a woman, that run her away. That relationship wouldn't have spanned it over what? They've been married what? Shit, in 5 more years, it'll be 30 years. 25 years. You know? So at the end of the day, beautiful woman, they just, you see how her mother acting, and you see why, you see why she in the relationship she in. They know, and soon as she catch her husband by herself, you think she ain't gonna try to take it from Kirk. You think she ain't gonna try to pull that man pants down, grab his shit? You crazy. Y'all don't really understand the aggressive nature of women, bro. That's their nature, bro. Like, they want to try it. How many stories you done heard about women and women in coerce they friend to break up with their boyfriend, and then they fall out, and they fall out for no reason. The woman like, damn, I don't know why she stopped talking to me. And next thing you know, she land up at her ex-boyfriend house, and now they together. Come on. Women got to watch out for that. No, he ain't shit, girl. Leave him. Either she wants you to be single and miserable, so y'all can trauma bond together. Because when a woman get a man, a lot of the girls group feel like, they feel like, oh, we don't spend as much time as we used to no more. Or, she don't even come around no more. Oh, we used to go to the bar, we used to go out to eat, and, we used to go kick it at my crib now. Now I got to go back home alone. And now she going with her boyfriend house and all this shit. So a lot of women they be lonely. They be lonely. Like a lot of them can go get some sex. But the problem is, women don't just need sex. They need that emotional connection where they have, they able to sit there and talk to a guy. They able to have a good time, and then they able to have sex, and then he ain't putting her out the crib. He ain't just throwing her out on the like, you gotta go, you gotta get out of here. Women feel so disrespected by when you do that, but at the same time, they respect it. They respect it. Most of these modern women respect it, but that's because she didn't set no boundaries, or she didn't set the precedent. So they know Kirk could do whatever he want to do, and she gonna forgive everybody. She's a forgiving person. But that ain't nothing new. These mamas and daughters sharing the same dudes too. They sharing the same dudes too. Ain't no shame. They sharing the same dudes too. They in competition. They in competition. And it's unfortunate that grandmothers don't want to be grandmothers. And one of the biggest reasons with that, they never got married. They never got married. So guess what? They still in the dating pool. That's why they so easy to get. I was at Dollar Tree the other day, and this older woman, she had to be like probably her mid-40s. Dude, she was begging me to talk to her. Like, she waited in the car, thought I was gonna walk up. Like, no, I'm good. Like, she wasn't a bad looking woman either. Them the easiest ones to bag. And I ain't condoning this, but wedding ring or no wedding ring, they the easiest ones to bag. They the easiest ones to bag. They be the ones that be lonely. They be the ones that, dudes they age don't want them. So that don't really surprise me what our mother did, man. And and unfortunately, you hear stories about, Your homies' mothers, or some guys around our age, mothers or younger, sleeping with they sons' friends. These older women in heat. You hear about that. What's so funny is, especially if y'all vote blue this year, y'all about to hear, y'all, it's gonna be so many stories that don't make the news that's just gonna be on social media about these female teachers taking advantage of these male students and female students, to be honest. You're gonna hear way more stories about that if y'all vote blue. I'm telling you. You're gonna hear a bunch of stories about that. That number gonna skyrocket. But they never cover that on the mainstream media. They never cover it. We had a string of like 20 straight female teachers involved with young boys. One Mexican girl got pregnant. So I'm telling y'all, a lot of these women that's older, who never valued a relationship, never wanted to be submissive in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Never got married, put their business above they put their business above, they of getting married, or their business above a man. These women in heat, bro. They ain't heat. They ain't heat. I'm telling you. So you gotta be a sick individual to a 14, 13, 12, 16-year-old. You gotta be sick. But if it was a string of male teachers doing it, it'd be all over the news. Her mama was twerking on Kirk. It's on Instagram. I put it on my Facebook reels too. That link in the description. And they said he posted the video. And he said that in the video that she trying to feel how big my stuff is and all that. And Rashida sitting right there watching it. She literally sexually harassing this man right in front of her daughter and his wife. Come on, bro. Don't not lick me. Me and you are not on good terms today. For the last 2 weeks, we not on good terms. But he is about to. I don't know. Come here. Some nigga walking up rap. Some white boy up here rapping. He definitely got his headphones. Come here. Oh, he must be retarded. He got to be. Hey, I think he's slow. My bad. I thought he was rapping. He just slow. Maybe he rapping. I don't know. Come on. That's not for. Yeah, I don't know. He rapping, I think. I don't know, man. Looking like Kool-Aid, man, walking up the street. Come on. You bite him, I'm gonna act like I don't know you. but on the real, yeah, she sexually harassed that bed. And like I tell y'all, bro, like if y'all have a problem with getting women, bro, the easiest target, I would say, I'm gonna give y'all the two easiest targets. If you wanna like have it like a good, like if you just want something casual, y'all wanna have a casual agreement, easiest way, bro. I'm gonna tell you. Chicks close to 35 and up, and chicks who put their career before anything else. Easy. That's an easy layup. Them older women fiending for dudes to talk to you. They might hit you with, oh, you young, and man, you just be like, here, give me your phone. Give me that phone, here. Hit me up when you ready for something real or something like that. I'm telling you. Or go to the older clubs. You can't miss. If you miss in that environment and you go for whatever you go for, you got some work to do on yourself. They the easiest ones to get, bro. And they want to have sex as soon as possible. And the other bright side of it is they can't get pregnant for real. They cannot easily get pregnant. The window for them to get pregnant is very, very small. So you are going to score. Especially if alcohol involved, music involved, you're going to score And if you want to, you can just come over and score when you want to. You can score at will. And the women in that age bracket, especially like mid 30s and up to when they still having they sex drive is high. So don't think you coming with a 2 pump special, my nigga. They sex drive is high. I'm talking about 3-4 times a night. And I know a lot of y'all don't believe me, but if you having trouble with women, that's why they say, man, what can the red pill dude say, what can you do with an older woman but practice, man? It's a lot of things you can do with them that you really can't get away with young women. You ain't got to explain the emotional attachment. You ain't got nothing. All they want at that point, they want a good time. They want to be able to chill, pop shit, and, have sex. That's it. A little alcohol, maybe a little weed, good conversation. All you got to do is play it cool, be social. You know what I'm saying? And they going to initiate everything. They going to initiate everything. I'm telling you. You can't lose. If you lose with them, if you can't get them, it's over with. And then I would say the other, and I don't condone this, but then, kind of, the 21, 20, 18, 19-year-old women, they usually easiest to get. They usually easiest to get too, but I don't really like feng shui with them. I mean, if I did, she had to be a bad. I would say the hardest ones to get, as far as like kind of finding like being at that sweet spot, is 25. They kind of know like they starting to kind of figure out what real money is. They kind of figuring out their worth. They know I'm at the pinnacle of my physical peak. I'm probably, I kind of know the game a little bit. That's probably around the hardest. They think they the shit at that point. Their body still killing it. They kind of been through some shit. They know how niggas moving. That's probably the hardest age. No, some of them looking for husbands. Now, no, they not. They say I'm looking for a husband. They say that I'm looking for a husband. They know they not. They know they can't find a husband. They know they not shit. Don't believe what they say. Don't believe what they say. Now they'll pull that. They'll pull that. They'll pull that, but they know they not marriage material. They know they not marriage material. Like if you was gonna marry a woman in that bracket, like 35, like right there, I can see you kind of say like, yeah, at 35 she want to get married, and that's cool. Like if you want to marry a chick at 30, I don't mind. I don't care what you do. Just make sure she the right chick. 35, I don't think it's a bad age. You would say, well, she been used up. They all used up. But at that age, she know how to, if she gonna be a good wife, she gonna know how to cater to you at that age too. Come on. Most women around that age group treat me the best. But most of them that know they not marriage material, they know. They'll say that to see if you the sucker to wife them. They know. But I don't have a problem with mid-30s, no. I don't have a problem with that. As long as you around that same age or older, I don't really have a problem with that. But I'm talking about 40, they already know what it is. The aunties want a good vibe. I don't really consider 35 an auntie, but the aunties want a good vibe. That's cool in the beginning, but then you only there for a good time. You trying to be there for a long time, and a lot of times it could just be something casual. And if she don't ever ask for a commitment, it's just casual. Yeah, if she don't ask for a commitment, it's just casual, family. So that's all it is. It's casual. So yeah, that's it. So they ain't really. It's just a beginning for the most part. You trying to lay and stay? This nigga coughing now. Hold on. He said, don't say gay bitch. I don't know, gay bitch. I don't know what that meant. Nobody wifing these older women, even though older men in their 40s and 50s, if they look younger, they're definitely going to get a woman at least 10 years younger their age. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's different if she been married already. I think then you see qualities and why she was married already. I think you see those qualities. But even younger women, like the whole thing about, not wifing the older women up, you can't teach them. You can't teach these young women nothing. They're not submissive. So a lot of the arguments that they making for young women, for older women not to date them, the same for young women. Young women got high body counts coming out of high school, bro. Do you know what we used to do to girls in high school, bro? And the stories I heard about being done to girls in high school. So that's my whole thing about it. A lot of the arguments for this, they don't apply like it applied 20, 30 years ago. These young women coming out with more experience, but they just easier to get because, like I told y'all yesterday about the marijuana. Like why Pookie's and Ray Ray good with women, because a lot of times they icebreakers, I got drugs. And they get to know them. So basically that's the icebreaker. Same thing with young girls. If you give a young girl $100, even in today, and she's 19, 20 years old, and you give her $20, or you give her $100, she think that's some real money. So she gonna put out for $20. You bring her to your mama's basement, she gonna think it's the greatest thing in the world. She can yell, she can scream. You pick her up and take her from school and take her to the crib, she gonna think, so it don't take much to get them. He said, facts, bro. I was talking to a 44-year-old cougar. She loved making a stallion. I'm telling you, bro, they feeling liberated. Sit. Now you want to listen? Good boy. Come on. Yeah, they want to feel liberated in this shit now. They living through their daughter's music and shit. When you hear a woman say that, when you listen to Megan Thee Stallion and all that, bro, really bad. 40-something years old. Come on. They still in the young bars. Come on. That's the easiest one to get. You see an old woman in the club or in the young club, in the club or in the bar, at a young bar, you know what it is. Like I said before, the easiest place to really work on your game. If you having problems speaking with women, like the icebreaker at the bar, the icebreaker is to walk up to talk to her. If you at a pool hall, like you want to shoot some pool, or what you drinking on? What you drinking on? Or before you ask what she drinking on, peep what she drinking on, and then be like, well, send her another one or say that came from me. Or pull up to her and be like, maybe she drinking a lemon drop. And you know it's a lemon drop, or you just paid attention long enough to know it's a lemon drop, right? And you you watched her for a minute, you like, all right, cool. She ain't with nobody, you peep gang, so you walk up, like, get her a lemon drop. Hey, yo, my name Kirk, woo, 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 woo. And that's a good icebreaker right there. Or you just walk up to her and chop game to her. But the bar is your best chance to practice your game. It's the best chance. And if you really need some practice, like for real, like hookah lounges, bar. I never been to hookah lounge, but I don't imagine hookah lounges, bars. But if you really trying to be somewhere where they really choosing that, like I said, go to a 30 and up bar, a club, or an older bar. You know what I'm saying? And them women gonna be more aggressive and they gonna choose you. But that's the best place I can really tell you. If you're not successful in those areas or in those venues, concerts is another good one. They go looking for guys. But I would just say if you're not successful there, then you just need to improve. You need to improve on yourself. Ooh, my neck. All right, man. I had enough of getting pulled today, bro. I had enough of it. Come on. But yeah, you just need to work on yourself at that point. He said Rasheeda's 48. I would assume her mother's gonna be in her late 60s and 70s, and she doing that to her son-in-law. Yep. Straight facts. I had an ex brag about me, her friends, and talk about our business. First argument we had. After that, her best friend trying to holler. I told y'all, women don't understand. The negative and the positive comments that have the same end result. Women want that. He said some of them looking for. I read that one. You gamed up, my boy. It's just common. A lot of times it's just experience and common sense. Like if I did meet a chick 40 and she was cool, I wouldn't mind. Like I wouldn't like mind kicking it. If it got something serious where I got comfortable and it was beneficial to me, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, fuck it. You know? Like for me, if I had kids, I had kids. If I don't, I don't. It really ain't no deal breaker. You know? And if you're gonna get in a relationship, you gotta be disciplined. You know? You can't go in a relationship like, you know, I'ma cheat, because I know she gonna cheat. Like, nah, don't do a relationship. Just do something casual. Don't do that. You gonna be in it to win it, be in it. That'll be my word. Cause I ain't been in the bar in a minute, basically out the game. The bar, I be going to the bar regardless. I go to the bar with my girl. We go sit there and have a good ass time. I go by myself and pick something up sometimes. Like if I ain't with nobody, yeah. I go in there and chop game for sure. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.